Saludos gente y bienvenidos aquí a Hashtag Rocket Adictos. Hoy tengo una super conversación con Noisy, pero antes de empezar todo esto les digo que el podcast de hoy va a estar en inglés porque Noisy es brasileño, yo no hablo portugués, él no habla español súper bien, así que vamos a estar haciendo esto mixto, lo vamos a estar haciendo en inglés, que es el punto medio que tenemos los dos. Pero antes de empezar esto, vamos a darle gracias a Crystal Clear Media, que es sponsor de la Liga del Caribe, y pronto voy a estar hablando un poquito más de lo que es la Liga del Caribe, pero por ahora esperen aquí un minutito en lo que les presento a Crystal Clear Media.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Hoy te presento a Crystal Clear Media. ¿Quiénes somos? Mira, somos una compañía de aquí de Puerto Rico que hacemos algo bien chévere para que tus parties sean completamente distintos, diferentes e innovadores. Te presentamos esta pantalla que ves aquí atrás y te hacemos proyección de películas, te hacemos proyección de eventos deportivos o videojuegos. Y llevamos todo lo que se necesita. Mira, la pantalla, el proyector, el sistema de sonido que está espectacular en estéreo. Te llevamos las consolas de videojuegos, PlayStation 4, Wii U, todos los juegos, todos los controles. Tú sencillamente llamas, llegan tus invitados y nosotros montamos el resto. ¿Quiénes somos? Nosotros somos Crystal Clear Media.
Y ahí lo tienen en pantalla, Crystal Clear Media, 787-354-6801, gente. Y este tipo, este señor que ustedes vieron ahí, el Mahua, no es solamente un fan de lo que estaban viendo, ¿no? De proyectar imágenes de cine y eso, también es gamer y es un músico del cara. Fue el que me hizo el intro de aquí para lo que voy a usar en Rocket Adicto, así que, gente, escúchenlo por primera vez, quizás por segunda, pero este intro lo hizo él, así que escúchenlo. ¡Oh, sí! Ahí está el intro de el señor El Majo. Juan Manatal lo puede conseguir en YouTube en su página. Lo voy a poner por ahí después. Pero, vamos entonces a empezar la conversación ahora, que es con Noisy. Así que vamos a cambiar esto a inglés. Y una disculpa, gente, por lo general lo hago en español, pero hoy se tiene que hacer en inglés. So, we're switching back to English and we have here one of the greatest players in South America right now. For me, he is undeniably top 10. I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that. I personally have him on my top 5. He is a player of Chasers right now, which is also a top 5 team in South America. He is Noisy. Noisy, I'm honored to have you here with me today. I'm just a little bit disappointed that I don't have your face on stream, but other than that, thanks for being here.
Thank you for the opportunity as well.
Actually, I've been begging you to do this, and you told me you're really shy, and like you don't feel too good in front of cameras and being interviewed. Just don't think about this as an interview. Think about this as a conversation, and maybe it will be smoother.
Okay, I'll be playing something then.
You know what we should do? You should be carrying me a little bit in Rocket League while we do this, and then
Okay.
that will be easier for me. But no, we won't do that. I mean, I suck enough as it is without interviewing anyone. So maybe let's not give me any more reasons to suck. That's gonna be easier. How's it going? How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
We're fine.
Yes.
One of the things I meant to say, about you in your just when I was presenting you here, is that I'm really, how can I say, a lot of pro players in South America are really good. They have a very fast pace. They are very aware of their surroundings. They know what's going on, how to do it. But one thing I really like about you, and I'm gonna say this right now, before we start, is that you seem to make your teammates better. I don't see that with everyone else, but I see it with you. It was the same thing I see with Pejota. He every time he gets into a team, it seems he elevates the team, and I see the same thing with you. So I don't want you to commentate and say anything about that. I'm just gonna put it in there so to let everyone know my thoughts of greatness for Noisy. So anyway, let's start with this. I mean, Noisy, what do you do? I know you're Brazilian, right? You're from Brazil, but other than that, I know nothing about you. You're from Brazil and you play Rocket League. That doesn't tell me much. So
Yeah, I'm a student.
a student
I'm
in high
16.
16, so in high school.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like I don't have much hobbies. Obviously, my favorite hobby is playing
Okay.
video games.
Yep.
But I do some sports like soccer, tennis, and that's it.
That's plenty. I mean, that's plenty. We only have 24 hours in a day. Oops. And I got the alerts here. I should get rid of the alerts right now. It's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, but that's plenty. I mean, if you play soccer or football, however you want to say it, tennis and video games and go to school, I think that's a lot. So don't feel like you need to do much more than that. Do you have any idea what you're gonna do after school?
Not really.
I was the
I
same
don't
way.
really. I don't really care about the future. Sometimes.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm the same way, but you should not be the same way as Chamaco. Don't be. So, yeah, General just said he's just the same as you're the same as me. But don't be. Like you should plan ahead a little bit. Society expects you to do so. So anyway, I mean, there you go. I can't ask you anything else because you don't have any idea what you're gonna do when you grow up. So conversation is over, guys. That's it for Rocket Adictos today. No, I'm kidding. So you play video games. Obviously, you play Rocket League. Do you play any other video games at all besides Rocket League? I mean,
Any game?
at a really high level. That's what I'm asking.
No, at a high level, no. Just for like having fun.
Okay. So I'm guessing you started with Rocket League just having fun, and then you
Yeah.
saw that you were really good at it. What happened right there?
At first, I wasn't good at it. I used to play on PS4,
Okay.
so I just played like casually with friends, having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wanted to grind my rank up. So while grinding, I started to get better and better. And then I came to PC. Everything was so great. I started playing much better than usually.
Okay.
So-
So that's it. I mean, you changed from PlayStation 4 to PC, and magically everything changed.
Kinda.
Was it that you met anyone that was helping you to get better, or just by yourself?
Like performance aspects in related to PS4 and PC.
Wow.
And I didn't find any teammates at first, but
Mhm.
playing solo is great as well.
Right.
So
Right. We have people in the chat that only play solo, like General. I mean, but that's because no one wants to play with him, so he has no other option. But so okay, so I'm really how can I say, surprised that it was such a big change for you from going from console to PC, because I did the same thing and I still suck. I I didn't improve anything. I think I do a little bit better on the PS4, to be honest. Anyway, Henan, how should I say his name? Henan or Renan?
I don't know. Like
You don't know?
in Brazil we say henna.
Henan, okay.
Yeah.
I watch UFC, and the guy over there was a champ. He was Henan Barao, so I'm guessing Henan. Okay, so Henan says you're not good at all. I mean, that's
Maybe.
baby. Okay, thanks Henan for that insight. So you played Rocket League, right? You switched to PC, and you then do way better. When did you decided to play in tournaments? When did that happen?
I played with my friends as well back in PS4,
Okay.
but I I never like got top 2 of any tournament. So, but we just played for fun and it was great. But when I started playing competitively, it's it was when I started. I made a team with Spider and Ninja. Like back in the day, we just wanted the ESL tag,
Okay. So what?
and we started playing,
Mhm.
and everything got like we did great. Everything went right. There's nothing like much about it. We just tried and it worked.
So you had a friend on PS4, and you guys did okay, I guess. I mean, it was just for fun. Then you switched PC, you got really good, and you met Ninja and Spider somewhere,
I
just random.
I'm not really good, just to point it out.
Okay. Uh,
I got better. I mean, way better.
well, the thing is, I am guessing that good players look out for good players. It's very rare that a good player will play in a tournament with a not so good player. You know what I'm saying?
That's ironic.
Well,
That's exactly what I did.
it's what happens, right? I mean, you don't. If you're a really good player and you're looking to win the tournament, you have to look out for good players, right? To other look for other players that
Yeah,
are
that's true.
your level or higher, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
so you saying that you're not that good and you're pairing up with Spider and Ninja, which are really two really good players, then
I wouldn't
mean,
say that nowadays.
you would say what bad?
I wouldn't say that nowadays.
Nowadays you wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
Why? You just trolling them
I
right now?
I just like I regret joining that team.
Okay, okay. Well, why was that?
Why?
If you can tell me.
Oh, like Spider scanned me.
Oh,
Like I said that the only objective, our only goal was to get DSL tag.
mm-hmm.
So we got it, and he scanned me the tag. He
Okay,
gave it to another person,
okay. So that guy,
and it was really stressful.
right, right. So I mean, that's a shady move. Like the worst you can do. But regardless, okay,
Yeah, they played well
okay.
at the time.
At the time, okay, you don't want to do anything with them anymore. But they were good players at the time, and I think
Yeah,
they
they were
they
decent.
still have some skills. So back to the point, you're a really good player. That's what I'm trying to say. So you're trying to be modest and humble here, but you are. I mean, you have a lot of talent, and people see it. It's one of the things that when you came to Rocket Street the first time, Paponator instantly, saw you and he said, "Well, this guy is great. He's gonna be the future, a future top, 10 player in South America." And you are today. I mean, today you are one of the top 10 players. So, like I said, at least in my list, you are, and I don't think many people can deny that. Um,
That's great.
so,
I mean,
go ahead.
I don't never heard people say that to me, so it really boost up my confidence at least.
Well, you are, and I think we can vote in the chat, and people can say, they don't need to give me their top 10, but if they do, I think you will be there. I mean, I really tried to make my top 10 before this podcast. I was writing the names, and I got, all the way to 7th spot, and I said, well, I can add more people to the list, but none of them are gonna be better than Noisy on my list. So there you go. Yeah, I just assume that everyone else will think the same way I do. So yeah, they're saying in the chat I'm trying to get the free carry. Not really. No, I don't care about that. Anyway. So you played ESL. Things didn't go your way because you explained it already. So you only had been playing ESL. That was the only tournament you were playing, or were you playing something else?
Like when I was playing casually or competitively.
Right,
Like to
on
win.
tournaments and stuff like that, competitive.
Like at first I was only playing ESL, but then I started playing other tourneys. Like other tourneys is just Rocket Street because at the time there was just ESL and Rocket Street.
So you got into Rocket Street, like I said, and you made like a big impact. Do you remember what was your first team over there on Rocket Street?
Spider and Ninja.
It was the same two guys. So when you
Yeah.
when you split, right? Who did you go to? Who were the other players that you find that
Renan and PJ.
Okay, and you actually say PJ or Pejota? How do you say it?
When I speak English, I don't like to scramble up with Portuguese because I get confused.
Okay, so you find PJ and Henan.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I'm gonna go back to that question, to that a little bit later on, to that. So let me. I have a list of questions. I don't want to leave anything behind. I don't want to start
Sure.
talking, and then I forgot about these questions over here. Okay, so yeah, let's keep it going over there. You've been playing with Henan then for a long time. It seems now. I think. Okay, so the question is right now. It seems to me that a lot of teams break up really fast in Rocket League, and this is not something about South America only, but also for any region. Why do you think it happens so often? Why does it break up so fast?
I don't really know. Like, rarely is about underperforming. Like, one of the players is underperforming. That's why we'll dismantle the team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like about conflicts inside the team.
Okay.
Like when they lose a tourney and they get mad and rage.
So is it because we have a lot of young people dealing with each other, and it's kind of hard to
Yeah, you have a point as well.
talk things out? Well, the reason I'm saying this, it's because one of the teams that last the longest, it was Black Dragons. No problem. It was Freedom, Godan, Crames, and Duo.
I know.
And it seems it helped that they were kind of older when compared to the rest of the region.
Yeah, it looks like because
So it's
maybe
Mhm.
older people react other way. I don't know.
Maybe I'm just guessing right now. I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm not saying that's the only reason, but it seems it worked for them. But coming back to you, I really appreciate your insight, right? And thanks for the follow to everyone over here. I'm reading the chat actually. By the way, Renan, I'm not leaving your notes behind. but yeah, going back to this thing, you have played with Renan for quite a bit. You guys drift away. Then I see Renan playing with Lance and Kayo, and but then you guys come back together again. Why is it that you're splitting and coming back so often? And now, I mean, it seems that you're playing together again in Chasers, right? Are you?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So why is it that you keep splitting? Is someone saying, "Well, I don't want to play anymore," so they quit for a while, and then the other have to look for a teammate? Is that what's happening, or what's going on?
I think at the time Renan was like he was it was recent when he joined the competitive scene. So he was newbie to the scene.
Yep.
And he found an opportunity to join H7, which was one of the best teams at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So he just got it, and that's the only reason we split up.
Okay, so he got a good opportunity. I mean, there was Lance offering something.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Okay, let me try it," and that's it. Okay, so you guys actually split on a good terms, basically, right?
Yeah.
And then when hit 7 didn't work out for him anymore, then you went back together.
Yeah, we did.
The other player, it seems sort of the same way. It's Math, right? But Math had been playing on and off with you guys, and on and off also with PJ and Vault.
Oh, he never was in a team before, like an official team, but
Mhm.
he often completed for us when we didn't have a third. But we never split up, or he never left the team.
El peluca
He joined,
sabe.
I mean, with me.
Okay. But basically it's the same thing, right? Renan was the same thing with Renan. He was playing with you guys. He was offered something, and then he said, "Well, I'm gonna take it." And then, when things didn't go his way, then he will come back and play with you guys, and that's it. But you never decide to do something like very official, like okay, we're gonna play. This is our team now, and we're gonna play together. Please don't go away, any of you guys. And like, let's try this for real.
Like, I don't know where you draw the line between let's try it for real and let's just casually try. I don't know, but I think I had some teams like we tried as we got some sponsors and things like that.
Which was it? What teams?
My first sponsored team was Gold Dragons,
Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that.
me, a Repi, and Card. But then Repi wanted to dismantle the team. He didn't want to play it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with Chasers, like the team I'm currently now.
Right. How long have you been with Chasers right now?
Since I think October last year.
Oh, really? I thought it was.
Yeah.
I didn't. In my mind, I thought it was like December or something like that. Yeah, not that long ago. So right now,
Yeah.
what's the current roster in Chasers?
Me, Math, and Ren.
Okay, and then anyone else will be a fourth player for the tournament. Like you're
Protoms is
you're-
our sub,
right. Okay, so that's what I wanted to get at. Okay,
our official sub.
yeah. So I saw you playing with Nitrix. Was it?
Yeah, he was just a complete because Math couldn't. Math couldn't play.
Okay, so the official team, I love that team. I love it right now. I think you guys together, you have a, like I said, I think I said it before, but if I didn't, well, I said it right now. I think you have a top 5 team right now. I think the scene, and I don't mean to leave anyone behind, but you guys, Chasers, Unknown, Phantom, Vault, are the top 4 teams. But I'm looking right now. Maybe I'm leaving one. That should be top 5. I'm sorry if I am, but I'm really glad that you guys are sticking together, and playing together, for this long. I really appreciate that.
Oh, okay, that's great. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment right now in Rocket League?
I don't know. I think I am the player who won the most monthly titles in Brazil.
You think so?
Like in South America. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I have 7.
That's good.
There's-
Hopefully,
that's the only thing I have like that other people don't have.
hopefully ESL pay you for all that. Anyway, that's a good accomplishment. Do you have any long-term accomplishments, things you want to accomplish on Rocket League?
I want to play RLCS
Okay.
and a LAN.
A LAN event.
Yep.
That, sadly we can't do the RLCS right now. Those guys
Yeah,
decided not to help us with that. But I'm gonna talk to Pavonator. General is on the chat right now, and he's listening to this. So we're gonna let them know that Noisy wants a LAN. What area in Brazil?
I live in São Paulo.
Okay. So General, take notes. That's all I can do. Really, I'm just a caster. But anyway, okay. That's really good. So let me see. Let me follow my list right here. I don't want to leave anything. And guys, in the chat, if you have anything to ask to Henan, to Noisy, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep watching Henan on the chat. If you have anything to ask him, just put it in there, and we're gonna try to ask him anything, as long as it is family friendly. This is a Christian stream, like General says. Anyway. So you don't know what you're gonna do on the future. You told me, right? You don't care too much. But do you see yourself as a gamer for a long time?
No.
No. So how long? I mean, do you plan to keep doing this, for example?
Until it doesn't work. Until it stops working. I think so.
Okay, so when it stops being fun, when Rocket League dies or something like that, you will just disappear and that's it. You don't.
Yeah.
You're not holding yourself like, well, I could do this for a living. Maybe I could be a gamer for a living. You don't think that right now?
No, I don't. I really don't want to be that as well.
Why not?
I don't think it's that stable. I'm really afraid to be. Maybe if another Rocket League come out and the competitive scene is big, but I can't get good at a game.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm afraid of something happening.
I sense you're very insecure about your skills, even though you're really good at it. It's like it's like you're foreseeing that there's gonna be this massive amount of players that are gonna get good from in 1 month, and they're all gonna surpass you. Is that what's happening, or you don't think you're really that good, right now on the scene?
I know that.
Because
I'm
the accolades speaks for themselves. I mean, people want to play with you. You're the most winning person in the monthly ESL. You're telling me, right?
Yeah.
So then what are you so afraid of right now?
I don't know. I don't know if I could make this for a living.
Okay. So you want some financial security,
Stability.
First, and then maybe think about it. But for example, let's say you go to school, you still have time to practice, you still have time to play. It's not like you're giving up gaming. You're just not thinking about gaming.
As a job,
Competitive
I mean?
gaming, for the future.
No.
Okay. I mean that's
No, for the near future maybe, but like when I get older,
Mhm.
I don't think that'll be my job or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I think gaming as a job is as hard, or maybe even harder, than being good at sports and using sports as a job. Like, well, I'm gonna be a football player and I'm gonna be making a lot of money. Well, there's a lot of people playing football and getting great at it, or playing basketball or playing baseball, whatever. So it is that same way. It is as hard, and it's even harder because we don't have as much money on gaming yet. Like those other sports have. But maybe 10 years, 15 years, something like that might change. We might have a brighter future on gaming.
Yeah.
Talking about competitive gaming, we have seen some more organizations coming into South America recently, and we have the 6-man server added to South America. How are you liking that?
I used to play a lot of ranked when we didn't have this system,
Mm-hmm.
but now I literally stopped playing ranked. I just play it when I don't feel like I'm good enough for 6 man.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it a lot. I think it makes me better. It makes me practice.
Mm-hmm.
is the best way of practicing, I think.
Right, you're playing against really good people all the time, right? And you don't have to have a long queue of waiting. I'm guessing.
We do
You
like
do.
we
But-
we need before queuing. We need to see how many people are online because
Mhm.
often there aren't like 6 players to play. Really often we can barely play once a day.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I thought you had more people playing on the server. How many? How well? What rank are you right now? If we can say, if you can say
Rank S.
S. So that's the
Yep.
top tier, right?
Yep.
Okay. And how many people do you have in rank S?
15, I think.
That's it. Ah, it's
I'm not sure.
okay.
Let me
But-
see right now how many people are online.
Okay,
There's literally 9 people online right now,
Hmm.
including me.
including you. You're on the queue.
No, I'm not in the queue.
I thought you were gonna play. I mean, you were gonna tell me to shut up and, and go play 6 men. So you're enjoying it. I think it's good. I mean, like you're saying, you're playing really good players and you're finding them on your server. That usually people in South America, people your level, had to queue on US East to find matches, right?
Yeah, we do.
So you don't have to do that anymore. You don't rely on that anymore.
No, if I want to play ranked, that's the only way. Queuing on a US East.
Ah, you do. Okay, so yeah, you would have to.
But I used to play 6 men's on DNA server as well.
Mm-hmm. How was that?
People there are nice people, and because of the ping, I couldn't get. My score was like almost perfect, but it was not so great because of the latency.
And what rank did you get over there in NA? Let me see.
What?
Ah, I'm sorry. I thought
I'm
you.
lagging?
No, I didn't hear you. What rank was
I
your
was
max?
rank A.
A. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So, correct me right now because I'm not too versed on the ranks. So, what will be A? You know, you have SX, right? This is the top 2,
Is no. The system was ranking based,
right?
like in the actual competitive ranking
Mm-hmm.
of the game. So I was a grand champ at the time, so that's the best I could get. And rank up to rank X is just by council, and people didn't. I don't play in the server, so people didn't know me,
Okay.
and I don't even know if I could get there anyways. But
Okay. So you were in the server, but you were not constantly playing the 6 men.
no, I
Okay.
was playing 6 minutes, but council has to know who are you. I don't.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
it was a bit more difficult.
Yeah, kind of weird because you still are you're a grand champ. You're playing with them, and they still don't know you. I mean, that's it's like I don't get that part very well. But anyway, okay. So we have a server right now here in South America. It's you're saying you're liking it. Is there anything else that you want to see implemented in South America that other regions have?
I don't know. Besides of LCS, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe more LAN events or in lots of more tourneys to play.
More tournaments. I think right now it's a good moment to get more tournaments. I think more organizations are appearing, and you're gonna have that option. I'm saying you, but I'm saying the whole list of players in South America that are gonna have that option to play more Rocket League. I think I'm seeing a lot of organizations that want to do North Latin America against South Latin America stuffs, events, leagues, and we still have obviously Rocket Street that they're keeping to the South American scene, and I keep getting asked by some other organizations, "Hey, Chamaco, can you stream this, or can you cast this other thing we're planning?" So I think it is an exciting time to be a player in South America, because we're finally getting that recognition. Maybe I don't know if I can say it like that, but
Support?
yes, support. More organizations want to support the scene, and that's really good. I mean, we're gonna have to give it some time and see how many of those organizations last. We have seen, Rocket Street have been with us since 2016, so 2 years almost right now, and that's. I don't know if all of these new organizations will last that long, but regardless, it is really good. I invite you, all the players, to keep an eye, for all these organizations, because you finally, you're gonna have more tournaments, not just Rocket Street on Thursdays and Fridays. You're gonna have more things to do. Pancardo, lo siento. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
I didn't even understand what you said.
The last part, Pancardo is a viewer, and he is not doing very well with my English. So yeah. Yeah, but that's good. If you're looking for more, if you're really looking for more tournaments, then I think it's a good moment for that.
Sure.
So, one thing I've been trying to work with Rocket Street is show matches. I think we could do that. We have really strong teams right here. We just need some NA teams to say, yeah, we would like to try ourselves against them. And then what I would like to see is that we don't play all of the games, all of the matches in NA, in US East. I would like it to see, a little bit in US East and a little bit of in South America. Like switch every game. Do one in South America, do one US East. Is that something that you guys would like to see? And I'm asking you, in general, but obviously you're talking for yourself.
Definitely. I think every player in the competitive scene would like that, because we always have been playing with the same people,
Mm-hmm.
and playing with NA players would be great.
So, are there any players, and I'm asking you, I mean, that have any connection with those NA players that we can, start talking with them and seeing if they're interested in that?
Maybe the guys who played the World Cup, Firefox, Caillou, and Albert.
Right. I was thinking more on. I didn't thought about them, but I was thinking more about Jacob from NRG. He did the Cup in South America, right? And maybe he will be willing, to take a few people that he knows and play with us. And, I don't think we're gonna get any really top teams right off the bat. So we will have to go with some teams that are still, climbing the ladder. But
yeah, we definitely have to prove ourselves first.
Now, do you think you really need to prove yourself? Like, is it gonna be hard, or do you think you match up really well with those teams?
I really don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, playing with the ping disadvantages is so huge that it could turn the whole match into another thing.
Right, but I'm not saying play all 3 matches, all 5 games on US East. I'm saying let's play one in US East, one in South America, one in US East, one in South America.
I know, but why would they get out of their comfort zone while they can play with other teams in NA?
Right, but it's a show match. I mean, we're gonna have to try to find a few good fellas.
We have to, definitely, but it's difficult, and they aren't used to it like we are, to the ping disadvantage. But I don't know. I never tried it, so I don't know how it would be.
Yeah, And we saw on the Gamelta tournament this past what was it weekend, and basically we did that, right? We played South America against North Latin America, and the matches were one-sided. Even in US East, South America was winning easy. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see that.
So it seems like the only way that you guys, the only challenge that you will actually have is going, up one level, and it's to fight or play against the top level teams. And it doesn't have to be the top guys in NA. It doesn't have to be Chronovi squad, but a team that it's in the Rocket League rival series, yeah, something like that. A team that's going up that level. That will be great, I think.
I think it would be great as well.
So you said that you don't think that you could match with them really well, but you
No,
mentioned.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Like, I thought that it's really difficult to match against them with the
The ping disadvantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we are definitely more used to it
Mm-hmm.
than they do.
Yeah.
So maybe it wouldn't be fair.
But that's that's not my problem, I see what you're saying, and you're being the good guy here, you like the nice guy. Oh well, they're gonna suffer a lot. Like basically, you're saying in a nice way, we're gonna pummel them so bad when they play in Sam. It's not gonna be funny. That's basically what you're
Definitely
saying.
not saying that. I never tried. Never seen any player play in South American servers. Never.
Okay, so but that's part of the thing. I mean, that's part of what we have to see. How good will they do in South America, and how good will you do in US East? That's part of the fun thing. So I think you're gonna be doing great, because when you mentioned the World Cup, we had Haber, Firefox, and Cayo playing over there. They were
Top 8.
Yeah, top 8. They did really good, and they had a ping disadvantage. Renan is saying On Jemima already played here in South America. Yes, and On Jemima played on South America. He did okay. He wasn't playing with. He was playing with PR Elite at that time. He wasn't playing with a bunch of Grand Champs. He was playing, with some friends that are champion level. They're good players. And I love them, they're my friends, but they're not grand champs. So I would like to see 3 grand champs of NA against 3 grand champs in South America, basically.
Okay. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know.
Yeah, it will be great. Again, if you know of someone that could make that happen, like have a slight connection with some players.
Besides of the 3 that I already said, I don't know anyone.
Okay. Anyway, we can mention that to them, and you guys just talk about it a little bit between the players, and then obviously use me, use Paponator, use General to try to make that happen. That will be, I think that will be a great exposure for South America. Win or lose, I mean, we're trying to do something. You see, it doesn't really matter. And even if you guys lose, which I don't think it will happen easily, I know that you will be able to have like really tough matches with anyone, because I have seen you guys go to NA tournaments and play the NA tournaments really, really, really well. You see, so this is gonna be like one of those situations, but with a fair play field. We're gonna try to make it even for both teams. That's the only thing. That's the only difference.
Oh. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Now that said, we saw the Gamelta tournament. Where you guys played different parts of Latin America, North and South, and they did that. I think there's another tournament going on. It's from Latin Club, the Latin American Cup. They're doing that also on 3v3s. Are you playing on that tournament?
I didn't even knew it existed.
I figured that out. I thought, that they were trying to do it, but for some reason I didn't think they invited the top players. There's another tournament that is doing that, and it's my tournament, the Caribbean League. And
A Caribbean League?
yes, Caribbean League. So
Isn't it supposed to be from
it's a
Caribbean
name.
players?
It's a name. It's a name. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
It's just a name. But I'm gonna be doing that same thing. So I already have 7 teams from North America, Latin America, right? From North Latin America. I had 7 teams over there. They qualified. I was using 2 tournaments to get the top 3 from each tournament, and then a 7th team that, long story, but whatever. I'm gonna do the same thing for South America. So this Thursday and the one after, we're gonna have the same 2v2 tournaments that we do on Rocket Street, but teams will be getting points depending on the ranking, on the placement.
Yeah.
And the top 6 teams, top 7, whatever, they're gonna be invited to play on the league. But this one is gonna be 2v2, not 3v3. Just because I thought that we have a lot of 3v3 and not enough 2v2. That's my thinking. Is that something you guys would like to see? I mean, the way it's gonna play is that we're gonna have the North Latin American teams. They're gonna be playing in a round robin.
Yeah.
Tournament against each other, and then South America we'll do the same thing. The top 6, the top 7 teams will have a round robin, and then we'll take the top 3 from each region, and we're gonna put them on a playoffs, a double elimination tournament, to see which one is the best in 2v2s.
But with NA players or North Latin American players?
It's gonna be, mixed. The tournament is gonna be mixed. The last part of the tournament is gonna be mixed.
Okay.
So the beginning part, NA will play NA and Sam will play Sam. But then when we have top 3 in NA, top 3 in South America, we're gonna put them in a tournament, and then everything's gonna be mixed. And we're gonna do the same format I was telling you. We're gonna play 2 games, 2 matches in Sam, 2 matches in NA, in US East, and then if we have a 5th match, then we're gonna decide on which team had most goals during the previous 4 games.
That's a nice structure.
So
The way it's rounded up, it's pretty fair.
that's what I'm looking for. Don't be the team to get a lot of goals made, even if you're playing with a ping disadvantage. You have to play to your advantage. Just trying to avoid that 5th game going to your opponent. So that's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, it is available. I'm saying this right now. I'm saying to you. I'm saying it to everyone in the chat, because I don't feel like all the best players in South America have been playing consistently on the 2v2s on Rocket Street. So I want them all. I want them all to register for these next two Rocket Street tournaments. And then there's some prizes right now. I have $60 on prizes. I hope to get to 100. And I'm paying a little bit of that beforehand, for the best teams on the tournament, so for the best team on the league. But then everything else, the remaining amount will go for the playoffs. So hopefully there's like a 40 or maybe more dollars on prize pool. Protams is asking, this is gonna be a 2v2s. Yes, you're saying 3s is better than 2s. Yeah, I was tired of having 3s tournaments, so that's why I did 2s. That's the only reason. So that's the Caribbean League, La Liga del Caribe, which you're watching it right now here. That's the logo. You're not watching it uh noisy, but everyone else on the chat is watching it, and you can go to the bracket. It for the to register on Rocket Street like you do every single week. It's gonna be there. So that's it. So that was my plug over there for the Liga del Caribe. So you mentioned, I was gonna ask you, what do you want to see more in the scene right now? And you mentioned tournaments, right? And you want to see more tournaments. Do you want to see different kind of tournaments, or are you fine with having double elimination tournaments and that's it?
I'm fine with it. I think it doesn't mean it's the same
Like,
because
mhm.
you'll play differently in the tourney, in different tourneys, and maybe you'll have a different team as well. I don't know. So I think double elimination is great if you make it properly.
Do you prefer a
course.
one-day tournament, or do you like to have like a league environment?
It depends.
Okay.
For example, if you make a 2-day tourney, like Saturday and Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
we players we don't have that much time sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, so depending on the size of the tourney, if it's possible, just make it 1 day. But
One day. That's
if
it.
if the tourney is huge with a huge prize pool, maybe 3 or 2 days. So it's less.
For
I
example,
don't know.
Yeah, for example, one of the things that some organizers are doing is that they're using flexible play times. So we're gonna give you the bracket. For example, my league, that you have to play each other once, right? When
Yeah.
you have the league play, you have to play each other once. So it's up to you to go to the other opponent and tell them, hey, can we play today? Can we play tomorrow? And what time is good for you? So you're gonna play that match, and that's it. And then you go to the other player and ask, hey, when can you play? So it's not gonna be as extensive as a one-day tournament. It's not gonna take 4 hours of your day. It's gonna take maybe half an hour or maybe 45 minutes of your day, and that's it.
But like lots of days, right?
Yes. But it's gonna be only 6 matches, at the end of the day. So
I personally wouldn't like it
You
because
would not?
I play better some days and worse at the others.
I see. But at the same time, every single match goes for the record. So maybe you had one bad day that screw up all
I know,
your
I know.
tournament, but you can make up for that on the days after that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
For me
wondering.
personally,
Mhm.
I'm like one rare case of inconsistency.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just asking. I want to know. I really want to figure out the way you're thinking. You guys, I'm using you as an example, but I want to see how you guys feel. Is there anything you want to say to us organizers right now that we should be working on that you haven't said
I
already?
really don't know how that's like that help you guys, but I just feel like it's not a reciprocal a thing. Like you help us, we don't help you. We just play, That's what I feel.
Well,
You make the tourneys for us, and we just like
yeah, a few things you
like-
could do to help. One is play. It's we need you so bad. If you don't play, we don't have anything. We don't have any content. We don't have we don't have any excitement. We don't have anything. So we need you to play. If we put a tournament out there, the only way we can succeed is having players. The other thing that we need, obviously, is viewers. And, we have 17, 20, I don't know how many teams, registered for a tournament. And then our viewership is not even half of that. So that will be something else that you could do to help. But the first thing is keep playing. That's it. Well, we need you. We need you. I don't. if that's the only thing you can do, I mean, I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not gonna be even mad or anything like that. So don't feel bad. I mean, if that's what that's your way of thinking, that's good.
Okay. I'll definitely play.
Okay. And is there anything you want to say to the community?
I don't know. Being less toxic, maybe.
Okay, that's gonna be a tough one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any point of being toxic. I think you can say a few things to tilt your opponents, but I hate it. I hate it when you're being toxic to your teammate. Like, for example, if I didn't make if I wasn't able to make one goal, don't and you spam nice shot. The thing I'm thinking now is like, I'm not gonna make any other shot just to make you lose. That's it. You're not helping anyone. I'm gonna make you lose now. On purpose. But anyway, that's my rant over there.
I'm a bit toxic to opponents, but to
To-
teammates, I don't like being toxic.
Right.
Yeah,
To opponents, I find
because
it
I
fine.
get mad and tilted, so I kind of put my anger in them sometimes.
I'm good. I'm good with being a little bit toxic to your opponents. That's fine. That's they do it in every single sport. In every single sport, you're just trying to get them out of the mindset. But to your teammates, like, come on, dude, don't say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think I have many more things to say. We have been talking here for almost an hour now, so. If you have anything that you want to ask me or say, this is the time.
How do you make profit out of
Mhm.
tournaments?
We don't.
Oh,
So right now, everyone here in South America, it's probably not making anything out of it. If you're asking, like Rocket Street and the other organizations.
sometimes I wonder why you guys continue doing this.
Yeah, it's wishful thinking, like we're trying to make something out of it, and then hopefully one day we can use it, and you learn a lot by doing it. So even though if this project fails, you can still use that into some other project. There's always the satisfaction of doing it for the community. It's good. I mean, for example, I have my job. I work my from Monday to Fridays, right? I do it, and so I have my income. I don't need this. I really don't. I just like it. I really like it. But so organizations do make some money out of sponsorships, and some sponsorships. They come from different places. For example, you guys, if you register a lot for tournaments, then those same Battlefight Challenge, Smash GG or something like that, they could offer some sponsorship to the organizations. But usually it is just money that ends up being used for prize money. So that's what happens. It is going back towards to the players mainly. Now, if you're a bigger company, organization, like for example Nexus or Rival Sports, esports, something like that, they have partnerships now with Twitch, so they are making some money out of the subscription. Oh my god, I can't talk. My throat is so dry. Subscriptions to the channel, and ad revenue and stuff like that. They do have a little bit of that. I don't know how much is it, to be honest, because I don't have any. I'm not a partner with Twitch, so I don't know how big is the revenue. But I don't think they have enough to pay casters, to pay broadcasters, to pay moderators and stuff like that. No, I'm positive there is not enough money on that. You will need a tournament as big as RLCS, where you're getting 90,000 viewers, or something like that, to be able to to pay those guys, you know. And plus they have Mountain Dew and all that stuff. But other than that, I don't think anyone is making any money, any good money. Let's say like that, you know. Like I don't think so.
So I don't know. Thank you for doing that.
Well, no, it's. I have to be honest. I do it for myself. You know, like I'm a selfish guy. I'm a selfish guy. People say thanks for doing this. Thanks for doing the tournaments here and there. I really do it for myself. I like it. I enjoy it. And if I wasn't enjoying it, I wouldn't be doing it anymore. You know, so simple as that. So thank you for the players for playing. You know, sometimes I think you have some other options and you still choose us. So that's great.
Yeah, that's it then. For my questions.
Yep. Anyway, well, Noisy, it was a pleasure having you. I didn't know anything about you. I mean, like nothing before this. Now I feel bad because you seems to be a little bit like me, and that's not a good thing. But you know, other than that, you know, it was fun meeting you, and hopefully, you know, you keep having success because you're having success right now. You're doing really good. And you guys, hopefully, I mean, chasers can stay together, find a good sponsor, and, you know, make some money out of it. Hopefully, you know, do something good.
Okay. Thank you as well.
Okay. So, guys, this is it for Rocket Adicto, hashtag Rocket Adictos. This has been, you know, something that we have been delaying for a long time. I was supposed to have season 2, you know, beginning earlier, and people were actually asking for it. They want to know more about the players. So next time, probably I'm gonna do it in Spanish with some of the guys that are on the North Latin American teams, you know, playing on the Liga del Caribe, and hopefully I have a few good players, you know, on South America that wanna play on the league too, and hopefully then I will be able to interview them here on the podcast. But this is it for now. You know, thank you again, Noisy, for being here. Thank you for everyone in the chat, and we will see you probably, you know, next week. Hopefully, you know, I have another podcast going on. So until next time, I say bye.
Goodbye.